Right now, as you watch this, your bank account is bleeding. Not because you bought a luxury watch or booked a first-class flight, but because you are being hunted by ghost expenses. Tiny, automated, institutionalized microtransactions designed by billion-dollar corporations to exploit human forgetfulness. In America today, the average consumer bleeds over $200 every single month on things they do not use, do not need, or straight up forgot existed. Over a decade, that is $24,000 wiped from your net worth. Gone, invisible. Today, we look at the data, the psychology, and the exact corporate traps keeping you financially paralyzed. The biggest lie in personal finance is that you need to earn more. Look at the data. A study by Lending Club revealed that nearly 60% of Americans living paycheck to paycheck earn over six figures. Why? Because of lifestyle creep mixed with subscription fatigue. When your income goes up, corporations find quieter, more sophisticated ways to siphon it out. You aren't broke because you lack income. You are broke because your financial ship has 100 microscopic holes. Let's plug them. Let's break down trap number 1, the free trial mirage. Silicon Valley tech companies spend millions studying cognitive psychology. They know that human memory is a flawed system. When you sign up for a free trial and enter your credit card, your brain files that under free. But the corporate algorithm files it under passive revenue stream. A report by Chase showed that over 70% of consumers completely forget they are being billed for a subscription after the trial ends. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry built entirely on your amnesia. iCloud storage you don't track, premium editing tools you used once, gym memberships you abandoned in January. They hunt in packs. This brings us to the dark pattern known as forced continuity. Corporations intentionally make the sign-up process take exactly one click, while hiding the cancellation button deep within 4 submenus on a desktop-only website. They are banking on your friction avoidance. They create just enough mental resistance so that you tell yourself, "I will do it tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes, and the auto-renewal hits again at midnight. Trap number 2, the convenience tax. The U.S. economy has transitioned from a product economy to an on-demand delivery economy. DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. They don't sell food, they sell friction reduction. When you order a $20 meal, look at the final invoice breakdown. Service fee, $4. Delivery fee, $3. Regulatory response fee, $2. Driver tip, $5. You just paid a 70% premium for convenience. Do this 3 times a week, and you are paying an annual laziness tax of over $2,000. That is money you traded hours of your life to earn, handed over to a tech platform just to avoid driving 5 minutes. We must also look at trap number 3, the premium tier delusion. Think about your cloud storage, your software licenses, or your digital tools. Companies anchor you with a cheap basic plan, then create artificial limits on file sizes, device counts, or bandwidth to force you into a $20 premium tier. You use less than 10% of that tier's actual capacity, yet you pay 100% of the premium bill every 30 days. You are effectively paying for corporate infrastructure you do not consume. Let's do the real math, the math your bank doesn't want you to calculate. We look at opportunity cost. If you leak just $15 a week on an unused streaming app and a couple of premium coffees, that's $60 a month. $60 looks irrelevant. But personal finance is a game of leverage. If you take that exact $60 a month and automatically route it into a low-cost S&P 500 index fund, compounding at an historic 8% average annual return over a working career of 35 years, that $60 turns into over $135,000. You are not just wasting $15 today. You are actively incinerating a 6-figure retirement fund for products you don't even care about. Now, extend this calculation to the actual average consumer leak of $200 per month. Over 35 years at that same 8% compounding rate, that total morphs into a staggering $459,000. That is nearly $500,000 built entirely out of uncanceled app subscriptions, convenient surcharges, and forgotten free trials. You are literally funding the retirement packages of tech executives by sacrificing your own future financial freedom. So how do you fix this before the damage compounds? You don't just try to spend less. You execute a systematic audit. Step 1. Open your banking app right now and download the CSV statement for the last 90 days. Do not look at the summary graphs. Look at the raw line item transactions. Step 2. Categorize every single recurring charge. If you have not used a service or platform in the last 28 days, it is dead weight. Cancel it immediately. No excuses. No, maybe next month. If the cancellation requires a phone call, make the call immediately. Consider that 15 minutes of discomfort as an investment that pays you hundreds of dollars in saved capital. Step 3. Attack your fixed utility leaks. Call your internet, mobile, and insurance providers. Use the precise phrase, "I'm looking to optimize my monthly budget and considering competitor options." Do not ask for a discount. Ask for their retention department. In 60% of cases, retention departments will instantly drop your monthly rate by 15 to 20% just to keep you on the books. That's an immediate, risk-free return on investment. Step 4. Implement a 48-hour cooling-off protocol for any digital convenience purchase. If you feel the urge to order food delivery or purchase an in-app upgrade, you must force a 48-hour delay. 80% of the time, the micro-impulse fades, and the money stays where it belongs, in your account. The modern financial system is rigged to drain you through 1,000 tiny cuts. Corporations spend billions of dollars tracking your behavioral vulnerabilities to ensure your cash flows out as effortlessly as possible. Wealth isn't just about how much you bring in, it's about how much you ruthlessly protect. Take control of your leaks today. If you value raw data over financial fluff, subscribe. See you in the next breakdown.